It was meant to be just another calm, uneventful night, the kind where nothing feels out of the ordinary. But inside one quiet home, behind dim lights and drawn curtains, something far darker was quietly taking shape, something no one could have imagined. Their only daughter, known by everyone around her as polite, respectful, and gentle, was carrying a weight no one ever noticed. Beneath her quiet voice and polite smiles were years of pressure, heavy expectations, and constant criticism. Slowly, her self-worth crumbled. Slowly, her mind drifted into a darkness louder than anything she could ignore. That night, she sat alone in her room, staring at her reflection in the black window glass. Her eyes looked drained, empty, defeated. Thoughts she never believed she could have began creeping into her mind. She didn't want vengeance. She didn't want to cause pain. She just wanted her own suffering to end any way it possibly could. When she heard her parents' footsteps approaching her door, her heart began to race. Fear, anger, exhaustion, frustration, all of it crashed down at once. Years of emotional pressure erupted in a single moment, and in that moment, something inside her broke. What followed happened. No cries for help, just a cold, overwhelming darkness taking control of her actions. And when it was over, the house fell into a silence so deep it felt unnatural, almost like time had stopped. She stood there, breathing hard, looking at what she had done. The anger that once clouded her mind vanished instantly. What filled her instead was pure terror, disbelief, and a crushing wave of regret. Her hands shook, her breath shuddered, and a single question echoed through her mind. Why? She walked outside, letting the cold night air hit her face. But even the icy wind couldn't lift the unbearable weight sitting on her chest. She knew everything was over. Her parents' lives, her own future, everything she ever understood about her world. This tragedy became a haunting reminder that emotional wounds, when ignored, can tear apart even the closest families. Sometimes the person who looks the calmest is fighting a battle no one else can see. And when no one notices that pain, the consequences can be devastating. That night ended in a silence she would carry with her forever. A silence filled with loss, remorse, and a choice that could never, ever be undone.